Installing Picatinny rail on Nova 3 requires removing of these 4 plugs. I already removed 2 of them. Put the rifle shotgun upside down, and let me show you. So remove 2 of them already, and then I'm pushing it down with the Allen key that fits in that hole. Just pushed it down, and then it fell down. That you can see the plug now. I'll just collect it in my gun vise, and we're gonna remove. So this was the second one, I think. We're gonna remove third one. This one was removed already, and now we're gonna push the third one. You can see, push it down, and oops, that went into the hole already. And yeah, so just pushing it down by Allen key, like a normal 2 to 3 pounds of pressure, and then it kicks it out. And if you see closely, there are 4 plugs that you need to remove. You can see the hole over there. That's the 4th hole, and I have removed all of them now. The 4th one was tricky. I couldn't record, so I pushed it down and then recorded after. And I'm thinking of leaving the ghost ring sight there and then install the Picatinny rail, but I might not leave it there because I don't like it. So I'll just put the red reflex sight on there, and this is how I'm gonna put the Picatinny rail there. That's how I like it. And I'll use the plugs to cover those 2 holes, or sorry, the 3 holes over there, so it will look nice and clean. And install my reflex sight maybe around this position, but we'll decide in the end. Just make sure when you order the part, try to order it from Benelli or Stoger, and the part number is 61988. Usually if you order third-party aftermarket Picatinny reels, they don't really sit right on the holes, match properly, or very poor in quality. So just make sure that when you order, it's original Benelli part. This is the Wheeler F80 wrench I'm going to use, which means firearm accurizing torque. And these are some bits that came with it. And these are the accessories that came with my Bushnell red sight. It's the cloth and some tools to open the battery case and adjust the windage and elevation of the optic. And you can see the quality is really good. It was on a good price on Amazon for $200 plus tax. Canadian, again, not USD. Now I'm gonna set up my Picatinny reel, and I'll make sure all the holes aligned. That's how we're gonna keep it. I've tried putting holes like this, but it was difficult, as you can see. So I'll put all the screws in there and then try to just pick it up and then put it along with the screws and aligned it this way nicely. My hands are shivering because I was also using a phone and a stabilizer. And now you can see it's all aligned. I'm just going to use the torque wrench by Wheeler and tied it up. On Benelli website, it says 8.5 inches per pound, but I will use 10 because that's the minimum settings on it. And it's not going to cause any problem from 8.5 to 10. Let's just tie it up. And there you go. It's all done. First, I just leave everything a little loose and then make sure that everything sits on its place and then tie it up now. I'm going to use these plugs to cover the hole. That's how the whole thing looks like now after the reel fits on there. Neat and clean. That's why I love Benelli, because it sits perfectly over there. I'm going to use these plugs to cover these holes. And I cannot cover the 4th hole, but that screw is fine. It doesn't look ugly like those holes. I'm going to cover this screw and then the other screw underneath the optic. So not many of the screws will be visible, just one of them. And use these plugs to cover all these 3 holes. That's why I took them out nicely. Otherwise, I can just screw it from top and these holes will punch down. You can see now it looks way better than leaving those holes empty. Or let the ghost side be there. No, I don't like those. And it's all covered up. Now I'm just gonna install the Bushnell red dot sight, and yeah, this is how it looks. Trying to fit the barrel now, but I just realized I need to take the shotgun out from there. Since you guys are installing the rails, I'm sure you would know how to assemble it back. Make sure it sits perfectly fine without any spaces. And I cannot show you properly, but just make sure there is no space in there. I couldn't do it with one hand, so that's why I'm just gonna do it without the video. And now we're just gonna tie it up with the bolt. I always go extra tight with the cloth because my hand starts slipping and it gets sweaty, but I couldn't show you that in the video. There you go, it's all done. It looks nice and clean because it was Benelli part. If it would be some other part, it wouldn't look this nice and clean. And make sure you order the Benelli part, not any Picatinny or aftermarket product. I ordered this leather shell holder for the stock from Amazon for 25 Canadian. I keep 3 buckshots and 2 slugs over there. Just my preference. It's a nice shell holder. And this is the Bushnell red reflex sight that we just installed. Look how nice it looks. Love the quality of Benelli. Even it's like a very cheap shotgun, but it's still, the quality is amazing. The finishing is amazing. And you can see now this is my flashlight, which I ordered from True Force or something, but from Amazon, which was like $50. mlok, again without Picatinny reel. Buttons are easily accessible. It's 1200 lumens, I believe, or 1700, and also has a strobe on second button. Buttons are very easily accessible by your left hand, and but the charger was tricky. I don't know if they sell chargers separately or not, because it's just a magnetic charger that sits on a place. This is the laser Picatinny reel. The title says it can be installed on mlok, but it does not. This is for windage, and it's a good laser for 40 Canadian dollars, worth the price. This is for elevation adjustment. It goes on a battery. There's a battery in there. I forgot the name of the battery. Easily available at Walmart, Canadian Tire. And my tactical shotgun setup is ready. And you can see all it. So this laser, again, let me tell you something. That you can remove the button. And you can install a sensor pad over there. The button is easily removable. And you can install this sensor pad. You can push the wire from there, and this can be sticked on the forearm or buttstock or anywhere, and you can just touch your finger there and it will turn the laser on. But I don't like this, but it's a good thing that they have included in there for you if you want to. And just tie it up there with the button back. And another thing is that it came with this mount. So if you don't want to install that over the Picatinny reel at the end of the muzzle, you can also have it installed on your optics. If you have any other round shape optics, you can install, or maybe on a rifle, and then install the laser in the other round thing. And this can come very handy. I mean, if you have to install it with your optic. I love this part. And yeah, I will include the links. This is how the gun looks like in the end, with the shell holder, with laser and torch, and now the red dot reflex sight. Altogether, this stuff added maybe 300 grams, 250 to 300 grams on my gun, which was about 2.6 kgs. So now it's about close to 3 kilograms, I would say. And yeah, this is from John Wick that I just engraved myself. And you can see, I just love Benellis now. Benellis are my favorite.